Since a young age, I've always been mostly interested in social sciences. I was never inclined towards maths or science. So I made up my mind pretty young that I was going to take up humanities. And when I found the course that JAIN College was offering, I was completely sold on it. I was like, this is the kind of course I want, where I'll be able to grow as a person and achieve things. There are a couple of them, but to just name a few, I think firstly, like my grades, I used to never get like out back in like school because the subjects were not my cup of tea. But here I've gotten so much interest in all these subjects. I genuinely love studying now that my scores have drastically improved. Also, I had gotten the opportunity to do an internship at a center that works for the children who are disabled, mentally disabled, and I was able to produce a psychology case report and also research literacy, which is a part of the extended program. Even through that, I was able to learn a lot. So there are quite a few academic achievements that way. One of the main challenges that I faced was time management. So much to do, so little time. But I realized that you just need to start prioritizing, and with time, you get into the flow. First year, I struggled a lot, but in the second year, I got into this flow and there was nothing that could stop me after that. I was the president of the student council, so I was proactively taking part in the organizing, planning and executing of different student activities. We hosted an inter-college fest called Kalakriti in September 2023, wherein we had over 10 colleges across Bangalore come and participate. We had so many different events and it was such a great experience heading that. Apart from that, we organized Lit Fest, we've organized Advaya, which is the intra-college fest, and a lot of different activities within the department. All these activities made me realize what kind of potential I had and what I can achieve in the near future. I realized that I'm capable of being a leader, and I got to know what it takes to be a good leader. Apart from that, it's really boosted my confidence and made me a better person. Memorable in its own way. Every time a teacher walked in and shared some kind of personal experience that somehow was able to we could connect it to the subject, it was absolutely amazing. Apart from that, working with the student council has to be memorable. The way Vandana ma'am assisted the student council definitely was like the cherry on top. So plenty of memories in college. I'll not be able to forget the past 2 years. Might sound cliche, but literally all my teachers, they are like the best source of inspiration because they're so passionate about what they do. They really love their subjects and they come with that enthusiasm that makes you want to fall in love with the subjects as well. So I aspire to be like them, more passionate about every single thing I do. I wanted to be someone, like back in school, I wanted to be someone who did things, who took initiatives, who took opportunities, and I was able to do all of that, and that itself is like a big growth for me. I've learned that challenges need not be bad, challenges indeed are very, very good, and it expands your horizon. I learned how to be a leader. I learned how to handle tough situations, last minute situations. So many times during a fest planning, there were last minute changes made, there were last minute things that were cropping up. Things were not going according to plan. So I learned how to handle all those things patiently, and I learned that life is also like that. Like a lot of unexpected things that happen and you need to just move on with positivity and a smile. Still not exactly sure what I want to do in the future. I've honestly fallen in love with all the subjects and now I'm very confused. But I'm looking into psychology and applying abroad universities. I'm planning to take a gap year for now. But if I get into one of my abroad universities that I'm looking into, I'll be going there. I think in the past 2 years, I've learned how to look at things from a very broad perspective. I've realized that life is not linear, it's very dynamic. I no longer make quick judgments. I think of it from very different perspectives, from all sociology, psychology, to understand where the person might be coming from, where the situation is rising from. So that's given me a different kind of outlook on life itself and fostered patience in me. So I think I'll be taking forward that for sure. Say yes to opportunities. I know it's very, very scary, and at times you have a lot of self-doubt, lack of self-confidence, but without taking opportunities, how will you even overcome it? How will you realize that you have the potential? Becoming the president of the student council was a last-minute decision that I made, but one of the best decisions I've made because it's helped me grow so much as a person, and I got to say more yeses to different opportunities after that. So my only advice is take on a challenge, say yes.